Roy, if that right cross didn't hurt Edouard, he's superhuman. Hard to imagine better leverage on the punch. CompuBox numbers in round 2 found Taylor throwing 26 jabs, twice as many as he threw in the first round, landing 16, and that set him up to land 27 out of 43 total punches. That's a statistically brilliant round.
This is the fight, I believe, that Taylor was expecting Edouard to try to jump right in, not give him any room.
So Taylor moves back to create a little space, and Edouard chases him to the ropes.
Take a step back.
Edouard's trainer, Pete Brodsky, said yesterday, Jermain Taylor never wants to have his back on the ropes. It's our job to try to put him there. Good double left hand by Taylor.
Beautiful double left hand by Taylor.
Downstairs, then upstairs.
I love that shot.
Edouard lands a left hook, and now lands another one. Taylor failed to get his right hand up in time. Edouard chops across the top with the right hand. Taylor taking these shots pretty well.
Edouard has the right idea here. He has to get inside and make it rough because that's the only chance he has. If he stays outside, he's going to get caught with shots like that, big shots.
If he walks in like that, he's going to get caught with uppercuts, as he did. And Taylor, against Joppi, landed the uppercut with either hand repeatedly throughout the fight. Jab, jab, jab by Taylor. He slips 2 punches and moves away. And again, the uppercut as Edouard tries to walk in.
Stop boxing. Let go. Take a step back. One good step. There you go, gentlemen. Great. Stop boxing.
How do you take away a man's uppercut, Roy? Come in at an angle?
You come in at an angle and put a jab on him before you come. Jab will make him have to defend himself some, then you come behind it.
Because if you just walk in and a guy's got a good uppercut,
you're going to catch it every time.
You're going to eat. You're going to eat leather.
Step back. There you go. Whoa, watch out there.
One, two, three. Left hook at the end of the combination. Edouard is hurt again.
Yeah, he wasn't ready for that one.
Lead left hook, and Edouard is wobbled.
Come on, you gotta get out of there.
Stop fight.
Another day, Bob.
Referee Ray Corona didn't want to see Edouard take any more punishment. And Roy, it was the lead left hook that set all of that up.
Yep, caught him outside, hit him on the lead left hook and hurt him really bad, and that was pretty much it.
They're happy in Jermain's corner. He didn't get the rough fight that Roy Jones said he might have needed.
But it was rough enough, though. It was rough enough.
He fought a big, strong kid who was coming at him and showed that his nickname Bad Intentions had some meaning because he was throwing a lot of harder punches than we normally have seen him throw.
Closing the show, Taylor landed by CompuBox count 18 out of 28 power shots, 64%. You saw, if you saw Daniel Edouard in the foreground on your screen, he was protesting the stoppage to referee Ray Corona. And while Corona didn't waste a whole lot of time stopping the fight, Edouard was getting hit big time.
Here you see him land the 1-2 again, which he landed consistently. Came back with a hook that time, and that hook pretty much dazed Edouard. But I think the 1-2 did the damage because that right hand right there was right on the chin. The hook was just a follow-up shot. At this point, he was hurt, so Jermain just put the pressure on. Missed him with a right hand, missed him with another one. There was a good left hook that caught him high on the head. Another right hook that caught him. And the referee had seen enough. There was a left uppercut. He was only taking punishment at this point, and it was time to stop it because he was not going to punch back.
You got to try to throw back in those situations when you're pinned on the ropes or in the corner.
Especially when the guys land the big punches like that. Those look like they're life-threatening punches when the fans are screaming behind every one of them. You're not punching back. You seem helpless. The referee had to do his job and stop the fight.
Good stoppage.
Very good stoppage. And once again, you see that guys like this, his experience level is not that of Jermain Taylor's.
Yep.
So he was starting to wear at this point in the fight.
So Taylor stretches his record to 23-0 with 17 knockouts. Let's go to Michael Buffer for the particulars.
Referee Ray Corona steps in and calls a halt to this contest. The official time, 2 minutes, 26 seconds of round number 3. The winner by TKO victory and still undefeated, the pride of Little Rock, Arkansas, Jermain Bad Intentions Taylor.
Yeah, absolutely. You got all the time in the world. Final CompuBox numbers, and you see that Jermain Taylor landed more than half of his punches. When a big hitter lands more than half his punches, you're going to have a short fight. And that's what happened tonight. Edouard gave a good effort in there, throwing more punches than Taylor, but shorter armed, outgunned by the bigger man. Edouard wasn't able to make his punches do damage, while virtually all of Taylor's power punches hurt Edouard. Jabs, Taylor 29 out of 56. He didn't really get it going in the first round. Once he got the jab going in the second round, Edouard was on the defensive big time. Let's go to Larry Merchant with the guy who is regarded as maybe the next big thing in the middleweight division, Jermain Taylor.
I'm just going to talk to him. I won't be cocky. We're talking together, baby. No, you're not. No, you're not.
All right, I'm sorry. Thank you very much, Jim. All right, Jermain, congratulations.
Thank you so much, Larry.
In the first couple of rounds, it looks like he knew you well, and he was trying to upset your timing and your rhythm, and you were trying to figure out what is he up to.
I knew what he was up to from the game plan. I knew from sparring him a long time ago. He was afraid of the jab, and but don't get me wrong, he's a great fighter. He came to fight. I just got him out early, Larry.
Were you determined to put on a show here because you are on the card with Bernard Hopkins?
First of all, it's an honor to be on the card of Bernard Hopkins. I look up to him. After this fight, I'm going to take my seat. I'm going to take a lot of notes. It's an honor to be on this card. I feel like I'm going to learn a lot. I feel like I got a lot more fans, and I'm just happy to be on this card.
Did you feel, in the sense that you were doing an audition to fight Bernard Hopkins, to make all these fans and the ones watching think this is the guy who should fight Hopkins next?
I did feel like it was an audition, and actually it put a lot of pressure on me. You know, just come out here and just do what I do best. Let's box, and when I'm having fun, I'm doing my best. But I did feel a lot of pressure by coming out here. You under Bernard Hopkins, man. I bet you're going to be fighting Bernard next. I don't know, y'all. He's the champion. He does what he want to do, but I'm willing to fight whoever.
You told us yesterday that you liked being considered the heir apparent, but it made you nervous. Why?
It makes me nervous because if I think of it that way, then I got to think of him as my king. Yeah, he's not my king. You know, he's a champion. I want to be him, but he ain't no king. He ain't my king. I mean, you're a great fighter. I love you to death. But all that heir apparent stuff kind of makes me just a little bit nervous.
So you're not satisfied with just being a prince?
I'm not satisfied with being a prince. I want to be the king. I don't know. The prince is all right, but I think I want to be. I train hard, Larry. I work my butt off, and I want to someday be a king.
All right. Thank you very much again.
Thank you so much,
congratulations, Jim.